I'm Melissa Gomez, and I'm programmer on 9078A. My job as a programmer is to program the robot to make sure it moves for competition. I'm also in charge of a 15-second period at the beginning of each round where the robot relies completely on code and moves according to what I type in my computer. So,
Hi, I'm Amy Duong, and I'm designer of 9078.
So Amy, what do you do as designer?
I record and design things in the designer notebook, which is basically like a journal recording the progress of our team.
So what do you use as reference guides?
I use this notebook from last year as a reference. It has a lot of useful information that I take note on.
Cool. Are you working on anything else besides designing it right now?
At the moment, I'm working on a fidget spinner on Autodesk Inventor. We're going to 3D print it and sell it as a fundraiser and to raise awareness for the VEX program. This is my fidget spinner that I designed. We are planning on selling it in a fundraiser in different colors and designs.
My name is Joshua Gutierrez, and I'm an equipment manager for 9078A.
So what do you do as equipment manager, Josh?
My job is to make sure that my team gets all the supplies in order to build our robot, our successful robot.
And what do you do at competition?
At competitions, I make sure the pit is clean and usable for my team to be able to be at the competition. And I make sure they don't leave anything behind, including the engineering notebook.
Hi, my name is Julian Deonda. I am the online competition of 9078A.
So Julian, what do you do as online competition?
Well, I'm supposed to be coding a joystick for a robot, two robots. So that way I can, play on it and stuff like that. But I also have to make a code for it to do the autonomous, which the autonomous is a code that controls the robot without anyone touching anything.
So what is that controller?
Oh, this is the controller to, control the two online robots.
What program do you use for these robots?
The program I use to code these are Robot C.
I'm Ko Ruiz. I'm the builder of 9078A.
So Ko, what do you do as builder?
I build a robot so we are able to pick up and cones to stack. And
What are you working on?
I'm working on the mobile lift, so the idea is to have this right here, and when this moves, it picks it up and stashes it right here.
Samuel Jang, and I'm the Scout Public Relations for the team 9078A.
So what do you do as scout?
For Scout, I look for other teams on how well they perform, such as their driving, programming, and autonomous, and how well they could perform at each matches.
So what website do you use to find this data?
For the websites, I go on VEX DB for looking at the teams, and for the events, what they do, I go on Robot Events.
So what do you do at competition then?
For competition, I sit down and I track the scores, and then I go around asking each team saying, what is your design, how well does it do you guys prefer stacking or just going for mobile goals?
My name is Victoria Garcia, and I am the project manager on 9078A.
So Victoria, what do you do as project manager?
As project manager, I overlook everything and make sure everyone's on task and getting their job done. I do stuff like get parts for the builders or help the designer if they're behind on something and try to keep notes. So that's mostly all I do as project manager.
Hi, I'm Frankie Braza, and I'm publicity on 9078A. What I do as publicity is that I record our progress and share them with other people is that they see what we're doing. I use a GoPro Hero 5. It's pretty good. It can film at 4K at 30 frames per second. For software, editing software, I use iMovie, which is made by Apple. And yeah, that's what I do at publicity on 9078A.